name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today, I'm going to be watching the KINGSMAN. It's been out for a while, but it's still in the theater. I'm going to, so I'll check it out. It has Michael Caine in it. It's some sort of spy action thing. Something I wouldn't normally see, but because I live in the US now, I can see movies so damn cheap that I'm gonna try my best to see at least one or two a week. Booyah! I love it. It's cheap enough for me to do that now. So even movies that I wouldn't normally see, I'm gonna see them. I'm gonna see them all. So, yeah, I hope this is good. I hope it's not too cheesy. That's what I did see the trailer for this one, because when you're in a movie theater you can't really help it, but it looked okay. So, here's hoping. Here's hoping that it's okay. Remember how I said that movies these days are just, like, at the moment, are just kind of bleh? Like, you know, January-itis has just been lasting this whole time. Well, I guess I lied. This movie was awesome. I gotta say, it's definitely a throwback to 1960s spy movies, but they do but it is updated a little, and they update the things that matter, the special effects and just some of the cinematography. But it works. It works so well. I was worried it would be really cheesy, but it's surprisingly not. It holds back just enough. It is ludicrous, of course. These agents, the spies here, their order is silly. The way they fight is silly. It's basically just, they're basically superheroes, but that's not the point. The point is it's really fun. It's been so long since I've had fun at a movie, you know? Even the comedy movie I saw, Get Hard, I wasn't having fun. I was laughing, but it wasn't really fun. This is fun. This was awesome. This had some great action in it, too. I gotta structure this a little better. Oh, something to point out. I knew this movie would be good, because at the very beginning of the movie, it was playing my theme song. You know, the theme song I use for this very show, the Dire Straits' Money for Nothing, it played that at the very beginning. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. It was speaking to me. Speaking to me personally. And the action in this is so fluent. It's so great. They had no shaky cam action whatsoever. It was fluent, constant. I knew what was happening the whole time. I'm sad to say that's a lost art these days, but it's here, and it's good. It's not overly cheesy. It's not pretentious or what's the word? Too emotional, I suppose. Well, I'm trying to say, it didn't feel so much like you know how you would expect an homage to these movies to be constantly bartering you with, oh yes, that's like an old-fashioned 1960s spy movie. They do that, but it's only a few times and it's very quick. So, other than that, you can just watch it and enjoy yourself. You don't need to be thinking, making comparisons to old spy flicks or anything. This works on its own, and that's good. That is good. You don't need to be a spy fan to enjoy this. Definitely. Also, this movie's pretty dark, at least in terms of the violence. Like, there's one scene where a guy actually goes in and slaughters a Westboro Baptist Church meeting. like that's the thing. It's good because it's getting, like, conflicts within the audience, but in a good way. Because you're thinking, well, yeah, it's Westboro Baptist Church. They're not actually the Westboro Baptist Church. It's some made-up person, but made-up group, but similar to that. You know the type. So you're like, it's these weird, racist, terrible people, but he just shot a woman in the face. How do I feel about this? And it's like a lot of tension in this movie, too. Like, this combined with, It Follows, it's just great. I'm loving seeing these movies, these good movies coming out right now, and they're just kind of under the sideline. I didn't hear that much raving about KINGSMAN. I didn't hear much raving about, like, even among horror fans, not too much raving about It Follows, but they're so fucking good. And what, Fast and the Furious 7 gets a ton of money and these things don't? I want more of these. These are awesome. These are well made. What else? This is a lot of creative scenes and creative and memorable scenes in this. Specifically action scenes. And a while since I've been able to say that, too. And just, yeah, I want to see more of this. I definitely do. I want to see a sequel. Apparently this is based on a comic book, and they based it on it pretty well. Speaking of based on stuff, apparently there's a Hitman movie coming out, and that looks pretty awesome. We just might get a good video game movie out, guys. That's cool. I like it. I like the idea of a good video game movie. But yeah, definitely watch this movie. It's so fucking good. I'm not speaking sarcastically or anything. This is just good filmmaking. And it's awesome that seems to be coming back. But sad that it's not getting as much fanfare as I would hope. But you can't expect change to happen so fast. Yeah, I'm just so glad that when I saw Get Hard, I was just kind of upset about how many remakes and sequels and reboots there are, and how there's nothing original. This is original! Okay? KINGSMAN is an adaptation, yes, and they're both homages, yes, but I think homage is still leaps and bounds ahead of a remake. Like, when you think about it, the RoboCop remake, though I do actually kind of like it, it's not the RoboCop style, it's just the idea. And this is basically not James Bond, but it's the James Bond style. And that's the thing that people miss. People, when they're rebooting stuff, they take the idea and they take the premise, but they don't take the charm with it. They take everything but the good stuff, and that's why most of these reboots are terrible. So, I want to see more homages being done. Like just people emulating style, because you know what? If you're emulating a style, it's a good style. And I want to see more good style. So, yeah, definitely. We should demand this, guys. Go see KINGSMAN. Show everybody that. Vote with your wallets. Show the world that you want more of this. Because you do. We do want more of this. So, until next time, I am Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching a Dyer-Situation.